Hi, this is Brent Meyer with SSM Health Weight Management, and what I want to do here is just work on some balance and function with a little bit of fine motor skills here. This is kind of a fun video. It's not a lot of physical, hard input work, but it takes a lot of cognitive thinking, and it really helps the little muscles in your body that aren't normally worked. So you have these little stabilizer muscles in your hips, your knees, your ankles, and these little muscles don't get worked a lot because we walk on flat surfaces, we have shoes, so we're just not putting those muscles to the test by walking barefoot on rocky terrain or anything like that. But it's still important to work these muscles just in case you would ever slip on some ice. They can fire up and help you from falling, and it's just good because it just keeps everything in sync with your body. Working out isn't always about curls and running and push-ups and squats. There's a lot more to it, and that's what today's kind of about. Just going through a nice balance, function, and some fine motor skills things. So what I've got here is a chair, and it's a good idea whenever working any type of balance exercise to have some kind of a stable surface. I'll probably need it myself. Because I don't want you falling or getting hurt during any of these exercises. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off pretty basic, and we're going to go right to your toes. All right, so we're going to do this for about 10 seconds. And you're going to take your toes shoulder width apart. Good posture, chin up, have your chair, your stool, your countertop, whatever you need, right by your side. But trying not to use it, come up on your toes. Okay, so just come up to about the balls of your feet, and we're just going to hold this. While holding this, try to concentrate on deep breaths, keep your abs tight, and focus. We're going to take a few more seconds here. And good. Okay, nice. So what we're going to move into now is we're going to go ahead and stand on one foot. This is what really works those little stabilizer muscles right around your ankles. And you're going to feel them. They'll be shaking. Mine shake too. But this is really excellent for balance. So go ahead, take one foot, and then take your other foot, and you can bring it back behind you, or you can bring it up in front of you. Either way is totally fine. Just know where your stool or chair is, and we're going to go ahead and hold this for about 10 seconds. So you'll probably feel that shaking here, but that's okay. Mine's shaking too. Just focus on your breathing, focus on a spot. Okay, a few more seconds, and good. Okay, so then what we're going to go ahead and do is, of course, we're going to work the other leg. Now you'll probably notice this leg's going to be harder. Naturally, you're going to start with your more dominant leg. So go ahead on that leg, bring your other leg forward or back, and we're going to hold about 10 seconds. Just remember where your chair is, okay? So I can really feel myself shaking here, but just breathe and focus, all right? And if you misbalance, misstep, that's okay. Just go back into it. And good. Okay, so right there, just kind of shake it out a little bit, shake it out a little bit, okay? So now what I want you to go ahead and do is you're actually going to take, I'm going to step back one step here. You're going to step up, bring your knee up. We're going to hold for 2 seconds and step back. Come up with your other leg, up 2 seconds and step back. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get 3 of those on each leg. So 6 times altogether. All right? So it doesn't matter which leg you start with. But I want you to step up, bring your leg up, 1, 2, back. Okay, now the other leg. Up, 1, 2, back. Okay, back to the original leg. And up, 1, 2, back. Back to the other leg. Up, 1, 2, back. All right, and let's go one more time here. So up, 1, 2, back, and last time, up, 1, 2, and back. All right, nicely done. That's very good. So what we're going to do this time now is how we just kind of stepped up and brought our leg up. You're going to step up, bring your leg up, and just kind of quickly come up to your toes. So I'm going to turn to the side here actually. So we're going to come up, step up, and just raise your toe up really quick. And back, okay? So let's go ahead and get 3 of those on each leg, all right? So step up, come up to your toe, and back. Other leg, up to your toe, and back. Other leg, up, toe, back. Other leg, up, toe, back. And again, up, toe, back. And last time, up, toe, and back. Very good. So now what we're doing is we're holding it like how we started. We held those up on your toes and up on one foot, and that really gave the ankles time to fire up and work. But this time, we did it really fast. So it teaches them if you ever have to make a sharp cut one way or a sharp cut another way or slip on something, it teaches them to fire up fast. So it's not just about endurance, it's about quick firing of those muscles as well. Okay, so what we're going to move into here now is I want you to go ahead and have some type of a bouncy ball, a tennis ball. I'm going to use a racket ball. Or if you even need to use a basketball, that's fine, because the bigger the ball you're going to use here, the easier this will be. But this is really going to start working on some fine motor skills here. So I've got my red racquetball here. And so all we're going to start doing here is you're just going to bounce it with one arm, catch it with the other. Okay? That's it. So we're going to take about 10 of those. As simple as this seems, especially with the smaller ball you use, the more you have to focus on this and use those fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination to keep everything together, okay? So let's go ahead and go 10 times here. So ready? Bounce with one arm, catch with the other. 1, bounce, 2, bounce, 3, bounce, 4, bounce, 5, bounce, 6, bounce, 7, bounce, 8, bounce, 9, bounce, 10. Very good. So that's a good start with this. Now things are going to get a little more difficult. And this is where it's important, especially to have your chair, your stool, your countertop, whatever, available to you. Because we're going to bounce the ball 3 times while standing on one foot. So the foot that you're actually standing on is the hand that I want you to bounce the ball with. All right? So we're going to go 3 times here. Okay? So go ahead, stand on your one foot, and we're going to bounce 1, 2, 3. That's it. Good. Okay? Now again, you probably started on your dominant leg, so this leg's going to be a little bit harder here. Okay? So go ahead, stand on your one leg, and bounce 1, 2, 3. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Now, one more time. What we're going to do with the bouncing back and forth is we're going to speed it up. Okay? So it's going to be 10 bounces again, but we're going to speed up. You don't have to stay at my pace, but just try to go faster or try to stay as close with me as possible, because who knows where your ball is going to end up. They might, who knows. But just do what you can, but we're going to speed it up. 10 times. Ready? Bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Nicely done. Very nicely done. I'm going to go ahead and set the ball down here. Okay. So another one I want to do for fine motor skills is this one can get really tricky because we're doing some head turns. It can make you dizzy. So again, it's important to have your chair, stool, or countertop by your side. Okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to your toes, and I'm actually going to face the camera here because I want you to focus on my head, but you'll be on your toes while you're doing this next one the whole time. So what we're going to do is while on your toes, we're going to turn our head left and right. Left and right. And I'm going to call it out. So you don't even really need to be watching this. I really just want you focusing on listening to this. Listen for my instruction, okay? Keep your stool close, okay? So come up to your toes, okay? Good posture, and look left. Look right. left, right, left, right, left, right. Hold. Left, right, left, right. And good. Nicely done. So you notice when you're up on your toes like that, not on your full feet, and turning your head at the same time, you can kind of feel a little wobbly, a little out of it. Ankles are really moving. That's working everything right there as far as fine motor skills, stabilizing muscles, balance. That is an excellent, excellent routine right there. One more thing I want to do. This one will take some physical effort. The only physical effort thing in this whole workout video is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to lay down on the ground, and I'm going to stand up. If you need help getting up, if you need to grab something to help pull yourself up, that's totally okay. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, which is totally fine, what you can do to modify this is you can take a chair or a stool of some sort, and you can simply sit down in your chair and stand up out of the chair instead of laying down on the ground and standing up. But this is that functional training. You know, not any particular type of an exercise, but something we do all the time, and we just want our body to perform better each and every day. So doing exercises like this is just going to make everyday life better. Getting in and out of a car, you know, going up and down stairs, laying in and out of bed, getting in and out of a chair, whatever the case may be. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay down on the ground and stand up. But again, feel free to sit down and stand up. Okay? But let's go ahead and get 5 of these together. All right? So ready? I'm going to lay down right here and then just stand up. And don't worry about how you get up. I just want you to be able to get up here. All right? So that's 1. Lay back down. Stand up. And there's 2. All right? So let's go ahead and lay back down. And we're going to stand up. There's 3. We got 2 more to go here. All right? Lay down. And stand up. There's 4. Last one. All right? Lay down. And we'll come back up one more time. All right, nicely done. So right there, again, we don't have to be doing all this crazy cardio and weights all the time. It's all about balance and function, breathing, and focus today. So thanks so much for doing this important video with me today.